folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing going. The Longhorns will kick this away and start us off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quick throw, testing the middle. Gets made down the left side, an explosive play. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
Gain on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Grab made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it, and he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Nittany Lions will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Wow, a risky call here on the opening drive of the game by the head coach, and it pays off for a touchdown. I love to see that aggressive attacking style by this offense.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. from the ground here. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Now the 40. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the ball is hauled in. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on fourth down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Design quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So play number 7 on this drive is a third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. Very near the goal line.
Backed against the wall. You practice these kind of things in spring ball, in camp in the summer, even during the week of preparation. Who's going to win, the offense or the defense? The defense does their job here on third and goal to knock that one away. Now we got a big call coming up here on fourth down.
And he's got it. No problem.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs. I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. The senior tries to take a shot and then overthrows his man.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And he's got it! Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Oh, the pass is picked off. Short return tackle made at the 27, and crucial takeaway.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Some hard running there through a tackle. Some tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Into the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Penn State.
What a play by this quarterback. We're talking about third down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered. Uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Callaway. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Callaway. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On first and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
The running back here in a direct snap. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Second down and goal upcoming. they'll try to run this one in. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. He came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose to tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. A handoff from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push.
Looking for a deep completion. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. The Nittany Lions begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Breaks it open space.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The tight end has got it. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Nittany Lions trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, the close sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks free. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Huge game.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Callaway. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Perkins. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. This will likely be the last play of the half. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He finds some space. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. He gets loose. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Slides to avoid the big hit. Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on the reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Gets into space at the 50. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
Comes back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down at the 7. Offense set up now with a first and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he's brought down there. Coming up, second down and goal. Inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. They come up 2 yards of the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Whoa, you talking about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looks right and lets it fly. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He keeps it on a design run. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Nittany Lions line it up with 1st and goal.
29 Philly, 2-9 Lions.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Penn State. Took some extra time in the weight room, hanging off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. And they make it a 3rd and manageable here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Nice grab. It's Perkins.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush it or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find the receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Caught behind the line. It's Callaway. Breaking free at the 35. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, moves out of the pocket. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead.
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Not much room with that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He breaks free. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
42 Spider. Go.
It's a run to the left. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He lets it go, but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner heads out of bounds. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.